When Pamela and Rex Welbourn moved to Kingston in 2004, Rex was facing lengthy recovery without a healthcare support team. However, the Welbourns did not expect to receive the level of care they experienced at Kingston's hospitals.
Just before we moved to Kingston, he had a double bypass. Complete surprise, we didn't even know he had a heart problem. And he didn't recover. His heart recovered, but he didn't recover very well. So our first experience with the medical system here was by going to the cardiac rehab program at Hotel Dieu, and it was absolutely fabulous. He recovered pretty well. His illness now has nothing to do with his heart. And there was also a partner or spouse program where I was able to attend and learn about diets and also learn some of the awful things people had been through.
Pam and Rex again found themselves in need of the support and care of Kingston's hospitals when in 2007, debilitating shoulder pains led to Rex undergoing a shoulder replacement.
And the surgeon who did that arranged for him to go to St. Mary's on the Lake, and we got superb rehab help there, and he recovered from that. Again, none of his present illness has anything to do with these things. And then as he aged and was getting weaker and weaker, he was given a complete workup in the geriatric hospital in St. Mary's on the Lake. And again, he got extremely good attention, help, and again, it was really an eye-opener to go there. Now we have a wonderful doctor, Dr. Sabina Slavic, and we've had help from the cardiologist, as I mentioned, from the bone person. He also saw a neurologist with some concerns with his arteries in his head. Again, it was cleaned up. There wasn't anything they could do. Mm-hmm. And he also has ear, nose and throat attention. So to summarize, we just couldn't have had better treatment than we've had for all these somewhat peculiar things he's had wrong with him. The personal touch is there, which I don't know if we would get that in a big city like Toronto. It's very, very good.
As a result of Pamela's experiences with the wonderful care shown to her husband, and witnessing firsthand the quality of life made possible for patients at Kingston's hospitals, she felt compelled to give back to the community that has given them so much. Not only do the Welbourns make an annual donation with the University Hospitals Kingston Foundation, but Pamela also volunteers by working with Providence Manor residents.
I do a little bit of volunteering with Providence Care. I go to Providence Manor and work on taking the Anglicans to the Anglican service. So I know a little bit about Providence Care generally, and some of my friends, loved ones, have gone there. So one lady that I met when I first came here, who got me into this place volunteering, she died there a few weeks ago. So, it's a cycle. And seeing the the really senior people there, there's still some life for them. I was talking to Michael Caswell at the cathedral, and I said, I thought when I started working with really old people, and particularly with dementia patients, that it would break my heart. But I said, I just seem to be able to do it, and I love them. And he said it's a gift. So I thought, thank you for that gift.
Recently, Pamela and Rex have taken the next step in their legacy of paying it forward, planned giving. They have bequeathed in their wills that a donation go to the hospitals to sustain the excellent care they have experienced. Pamela encourages others to consider planned giving by consulting a lawyer, as it is important to get it right.
And in our wills, we decided to give the residue of our estates to 3 things that were important to us, of which the Hospital Foundation was the first. We knew what we wanted to do, but he guided us as to how it should be worded, so that it was, we didn't state an exact amount of money. As I said, there's the estate, and then there's the bequest to the family, and then what's left. So he worded it so that it was perfectly clear as far as we can tell. It's a sense of calm and relief, and not exactly happiness, but it's not a happy subject, but it has to be faced. And we haven't shied away from it, I don't think.
Pamela continues to donate and volunteer her time at Providence and is considering training for geriatric care. She considers Kingston residents lucky to have the care that they do and has a positive outlook on the future thanks to the innovative work that takes place in the hospitals.
The next generation has to share in this too, I think. And we won't leave them a mess, I hope. So I think we're able to talk about things. I think a lot of people don't want to mention death or what happens afterwards, and we found the planning was actually quite a relief, and we know that things will be the way we want, and it's all paid for, so our sons don't have to worry about that. There's a sense of peace about that, and now that he's probably coming to the end of his life, it could be years, it could be months, and nothing critical happening, we can sit and talk about the past and the future, and